Welcome SVPIs to our presentation on chapter number 1 Everyday Things, and this is part 1 of our presentation. So, the poet of this poem is Jean Eyre. Right? Now, who is a poet? A poet is a person who writes a poem. Yes, who is a poet? Yes, very good. The person who writes a poem is called a poet. So, the poet of this poem is Jean Eyre. Let's spell this name together. Jean. Jean Eyre. Ayer. Eyre. So, who is the poet of this poem? The poet of this poem is Jean Eyre. Very good. Now, Jean Eyre, she is the poet of the poem Everyday Things. Now, she was born in Virginia. Where she was born? She was born in Virginia. And do you know where is Virginia? Yes, Virginia is in United States of America. Fine. Now, she is also famous for her work in the Tales of Chickapin Creek. It is a collection of stories about the rural life in Virginia. Now, Jean Eyre, she is also famous for her work in Tales of Chickapin Creek. Now, what is the Tales of Chickapin Creek? It is a collection of stories about the rural life. Now, what is rural life? It is the village life. Okay? In Virginia. Now, everyday things. Let's spell this word together. Everyday. Everyday things. 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 Everyday things. Now, what are everyday things? What are everyday things? So, everyday things are the things like comb, toothbrush, water, soap. So, these are the everyday things. Okay? So, everyday things that even extraordinary people can't do without. Now, who are extraordinary people? Extraordinary people are the people who are not usual. Okay? There are two types of people, ordinary people and extraordinary people. And who are extraordinary people? Extraordinary people are the people who are not usual. Okay? So, everyday things that even extraordinary people can't do without. It means that even the extraordinary people, the people who are not usual, they require everyday things like toothbrush, water, soap, comb, vegetables, bread, etc. in their life, and they cannot do without these things. They cannot live without these things, right? Now, mention one of your favorite thing. Why do you like it so much? Mention one of your favorite thing. Now, what is favorite thing? The thing which you like the most. Okay, so you have to mention one of your favorite thing. Why do you like it so much? So, suppose my favorite thing is comb. So, mention one of your favorite thing. So, my favorite thing is comb. And why do I like it so much? Why do I like comb so much? I like comb so much because I can make different types of hairstyles with it, right? In the same way, you have to mention your favorite thing, and you have to also mention why do you like that thing so much. Okay? Now, make a list of everyday things that you use. From your list, name the things you can't manage without. So, what you have to do, you have to make a list. You have to take a pen and a paper, and you have to write the things which you use every day. Like when you wake up in the morning, the first thing you do in the washroom is you brush your teeth, right? So, to brush your teeth, what thing do you use? You use toothbrush. So, one of your most important everyday thing is your toothbrush. So, after using your toothbrush, you comb your hair. So, second everyday thing is going to be your comb. After that, you take bath. You take bath with the help of water and soap. So, water and soap is also going to be your everyday thing. So in your list, you have to mention toothbrush, comb, water, soap, and many more everyday things which you use every day. Now, from that list, you have to name the things you cannot manage without. So, from that list, which includes your toothbrush, comb, water, soap, you have to tell the things, you have to mention the things which you cannot manage without. Like, suppose you cannot manage without water. Suppose one day you're not having water at your home one day, right? So what are you going to do? Are you going to take bath with oil? No, you are not going to take bath with oil. So without water you cannot manage. So like that you have to mention some of the things which you cannot manage without. Now you have to imagine a thing you would like to have, draw and color it, describe it in few words. So you have to imagine, you have to dream about a thing which you would like to have. Okay, suppose I would like to have a crown. Okay, so I have to draw a picture of the crown and I have to color it. Then I have to describe it in few words. That is, how does the crown look? Like, why do we use the crown? Like these, I have to mention about it. I have to describe it in few words. Okay, now the poem Everyday Things, it is a gentle reminder of the things we use daily. Now what is reminder? Suppose you want to go to a market at 5 o'clock in the evening to buy vegetables, and you ask your mom that, Mom, please remind me or tell me when it is 5 o'clock in the evening that I have to go to buy vegetables. Okay, now it's 5 o'clock in the evening and your mother comes at sharp 5 o'clock and she tells you that, son or child, that it's 5 o'clock in the evening and you have to go to buy vegetables. So now what your mother has done? Your mother has reminded you, right? She has reminded you that you were supposed to go to market to buy vegetables at 5 o'clock in the evening. In the same way, Everyday Things, it is a gentle reminder of the things we use daily, right? The things which we use daily. However, we forget the importance of such things in our life. Now, the things like toothbrush, water, soap, comb, we use these things every day. But is it important to you? No. You all, whenever someone asks you what is the important thing in your life, you are going to say mobile, laptop, iPad. But you always forget the importance of the toothbrush, comb, water, soap, isn't it? Yes. As an ardent observer, what is ardent? Ardent is to show a strong feeling. So ARDENT, ardent. What is the meaning of ardent? It is to show a strong feeling. So as an ardent observer of rural life, what is a rural life? It is a village life. She tells, who? Jane Eyre tells us through this simple poem that no matter who we are in the world, that is whether we are rich or poor, we need our everyday things. So whether be it a rich person or a poor person, we require everyday things, that is toothbrush, comb, water, soap. A rich person also uses these things and also a poor person, right? And that we are no different from each other, and we are not different from each other. Rich people and poor people are not different from each other. Why? Because we both are using everyday things, right? Now let's start this poem. Let's read this poem. Millionaires, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. Were you president, king, or millionaire, you would use a comb to comb your hair. Now, what does this mean? Millionaires. Millionaires are the rich people. People who are very rich are called the millionaires. Who are millionaires? Millionaires are the people who are very rich. Right? Now, let's spell this word together. MILLIONAIRE. millionaires. Millionaires. Millionaires, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. That means that even if it is a rich person like millionaires, presidents, and kings, they also require everyday things like toothbrush, comb, water, soap. Were you president, king, or millionaire? If you were a president, king, or a millionaire, that is a rich person, you would use a comb to comb your hair. Obviously, a president or a king, they never use a toothbrush to brush their hair. No, they use their comb to comb their hair, right? They use their comb to comb their hair. So imagine if you were a president or a king or a millionaire, you would use a comb to comb your hair, right? Now, if you wish to be clean, and you would, I hope, you would take a bath with water and soap. So if you wished to be clean, if you want yourself to be clean, if you want yourself not to smell bad, you would, I hope. I hope means to wish, to desire, right? I hope you would take a bath with water and soap. So if we feel that we should be clean, we should not smell bad, what do? We take bath with water and soap. Have you seen anyone taking bath with oil? No, we have not seen anyone taking bath with oil. We all take bath with water or soap, whether it be a millionaire, president, or a king, or a poor person. We all take bath with water and soap, right? These are the everyday things. And you would have to eat, if you wanted to eat, bread and vegetables, fish and meat. So if you were hungry, right? If you feel hungry, what do? You eat bread, you eat vegetables, you eat fish and meat, right? So if you feel hungry, what do? You eat bread, vegetables, fish and meat, right? Have you seen anyone eating keys, comb, or laptop when they're hungry? No, we have seen everyone like millionaires, presidents, kings, or a poor person when they are hungry, they eat bread, vegetables, fish, and meat, right? We have not seen anyone eating comb, keys, books when they are hungry, right? While your drink for breakfast would probably be milk or chocolate, coffee, or tea. So while you're having your breakfast, right, you would probably drink milk, chocolate, coffee, or tea, right? Have you seen anyone drinking cold drinks in their breakfast while they are having their breakfast? No, we have not seen anyone drinking Coke or Sprite when they are having their breakfast. Everyone, whenever they have breakfast, they have either milk, chocolate milk, or simple milk, or coffee, or a tea, right? Now, you could hardly refuse underclothes, outer clothes, stockings, and shoes. So you would have to wear when you have to wear your clothes. Of course, every one of us wear clothes, right? So when you would wear clothes, you would hardly refuse. What do you mean by refuse? Refuse means to say no. So you can hardly refuse to wear clothes like underclothes. So you would hardly say no to wear clothes like underclothes, outer clothes, or stockings. What are stockings? What are stockings? Stockings are either of a pair of long socks. Okay, the long socks, they are called the stockings, and shoes. Of course, when you're wearing clothes, you cannot say no to your underclothes, outer clothes, or stockings and shoes, right? Now, if you wished to make a reminding note, you would take a pencil out of your coat. So if you wish to make a reminding note that today I have to study, I have to go to the market, I have to go to tuitions. So what you have to do, you have to make a reminding note, right? So for that, obviously you have to take out your pencil from your coat, right? Have you seen anyone writing with keys? No. All of us write with the help of pencil, right? And you couldn't sign a letter, I think, with anything better than pen and ink. So if you have to sign a letter, right? If we have to sign a letter, I think we have to use a pen and an ink. So to sign a letter, you have to use a pen. You have to use a pen and an ink, right? Have you seen anyone signing a letter with keys? No. We all sign a letter with pen and ink. If you wanted to read, you would be sure to look at newspaper, magazine, or book. So if you wanted to read, you would be sure to look at newspaper, magazine, or book. Have you seen anyone when they want to read? Are they reading on keys? No, they are not reading on keys. They are not reading on table. They are looking at the newspaper or a magazine or a book to read, right? So, whether be it a millionaire, a rich person, president, or a king, whenever we want to read, we use a newspaper, magazine, or a book to look at, right? We do not look at the table, blank table for reading, right? We do not look at the keys to read. We look at the book or the magazine or the newspaper, right? I hope this is clear to you. Now, and if it happened that you were ill, you would down some oil or choke on a pill. That means that if you are ill, if you're sick, what you would do? You would down some oil, that is to drink something very quickly, some cough syrup, like we have syrups, right? So you would either take syrups or you would choke on a pill, that is you would have pills, medicines when you're ill or sick, right? So if it happened that you were ill, if you are sick, what you would do? You would down some oil, that is you would drink something quickly like syrups, and you would have medicines or pills. If you had a cold, I can only suppose you would use a handkerchief for your nose. So if you're having cold, if you want to sneeze or if you're having cold, what you would do? You would use your handkerchief, right? You would use your handkerchief for your nose, right? Now, when you wanted to rest your weary head, like other flocks, you would hop into bed. So, if you were very tired, right? So if you wanted to rest your weary, what is weary? Weary is tired, right? So if you were tired like other flocks are people, okay, you would hop into bed. So when we are usually feeling tired, when we are tired, what do? Like other people, we also hop into bed, we go to bed, right, to sleep. Millionaires, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. So, whether it be a millionaire, president, or a king, we all require everyday things. It is not like, have you seen that millionaires, presidents, or kings, they do not get sick or they do not get tired? They do get tired, so they require a bed to sleep on, right? Have you seen a king or a president or a millionaire not getting sick? Of course, millionaires, presidents, kings, like other people, they also get sick. So what do? They have some pills, they have some medicine, and they drink some syrups to get well. So even if it is a millionaire, president, or a king, we all require everyday things. Okay? I hope this poem is clear to you. Now, let's do some question answers. So, question number A1. Choose the correct answers to complete the given sentences. So what you have to do, you have to choose the correct answers. Here are the options given to you. What you have to do, you have to choose the correct option from these, okay, from these sentences, and you have to write the correct answer. So question number 1, according to the speaker. Who is the speaker? The poet. And who is the poet? It is Jane Eyre. So the speaker is Jane Eyre. So according to the speaker, millionaires, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. Mineral water? No. So here you have seen millionaires, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things, right? They cannot get along without everyday things. So which option is going to come over here? Yes, it is going to be A. So according to the speaker, millionaires, presidents, even kings can't get along without everyday things. That is, that whether it be a millionaire, president, or a king, all these people, they require everyday things. They cannot live without the everyday things, right? Now, let's do question number 2. Question number 2. The two things everyone uses to stay clean are. So the two things that everyone uses to stay clean are soap and water, milk and honey. So when we want to take bath to stay clean, to not smell bad, what do we use? We take bath with soap and water or milk and honey? Yes, we take bath with soap and water, right? So we take bath with soap and water. Now, question number 3. According to the speaker, what do you use to sign a letter? According to the poet Jane Eyre or the speaker, what do you use to sign a letter? To sign a letter, what do you use? A sketch pen or a pen and a ink? So to sign a letter, we use a pen and a ink, right? Not a sketch pen. We do not use sketch pen to sign a letter. We use sketch pen to prepare a sketch or to color, right? But we use pen and ink to sign a letter. So the correct answer is going to be option B. Now question number 8-2. Answer these questions. You have to answer these questions, right? So question number 1. What according to the speaker could you possibly drink for breakfast? So what according to the speaker? Speaker is Jane Eyre. So according to Jane Eyre, what you are possibly going to drink? What you are going to drink in breakfast? You are going to drink milk or chocolate, right? Either you are going to drink milk, M-I-L-K, milk, or a chocolate, right? Or you could also drink tea or a coffee, right? C-O-F-F-E, coffee. So what according to the speaker could you possibly drink for breakfast? Like while you are having breakfast, what do people have as a drink? They either drink milk or a chocolate, tea or a coffee. There are not people who drink cold drinks like Coke, Pepsi while they're having breakfast, right? So we all have milk, tea, coffee or chocolate when we are having our breakfast as a drink. Now, what do you use when you wish to be clean? So, what do you use when you wish to be clean? When you want yourself to be clean, not to smell bad, what do you use? To take bath, we use soap, right? S-O-A-P, soap. We use soap and water, W-A-T-E-R, water. So to be clean, we often take bath. When we want ourselves to be clean, not to smell bad, we take bath, and we take bath with the help of soap and water. So what do you use when you wish to be clean? We use soap and water to be clean. Okay? Now, question number 3. What do you use when you catch a cold? So, when you catch a cold, what do you use? We use a handkerchief, right? when we catch a cold we use handkerchief, ठीक है, to cover our nose. Now question number 3. According to the speaker, where would you rest your weary heads? Now what are weary heads? Weary heads are the tired. ठीक है, weary means tired. So according to the speaker, where would you rest your weary heads, your tired heads? So when you feel tired, you hop into the bed, right? So according to the speaker, we would rest our weary heads on the bed. Okay? I hope this is clear to you. So now let's do question number A3. You have to think and answer the questions. Question number 1. What according to you is the message conveyed by the poem? So you have read this poem, you have also understood this poem. Okay? Now what according to you is the message conveyed by the poem? What message does this poem gives all of us? When we were reading this poem, what message we got from this poem? We got that whether it be an extraordinary people, whether it be a rich people like millionaires or a president or a king, we all require everyday things, right? We all require everyday things. EVERYDAY, everyday things. THINGS, things. So we all require everyday things, right? Without everyday things we cannot do anything in our life, right? Without toothbrush, without comb, without water or soap, we cannot live a normal life, right? So what according to you is the message conveyed by the poem? So the message conveyed by the poem is that whether it be a millionaire, which is a rich people, president or a king, we all require everyday things, right? Now question number 2. Can you make a list of a few more things that everyone needs and uses daily? So can you list more things apart from combs or water, soap that everyone needs and uses daily? Yes, we use toothbrush, I have told you, right? We use toothbrush that everyone needs and uses daily. It is not like someone is not using toothbrush every day. Everyone is using toothbrush daily, right? So we require toothbrush. Then what do you require every day, right? You have to mention that. Then we require a watch every day, right? To look at the time, what is the time right now? What do? We use a watch. So we use toothbrush, watch every day, right? We use them daily. And you also have to mention few more things apart from toothbrush, watch. I've given you 2 examples, that is toothbrush and watch. Apart from these 2, you have to give some more things that everyone uses and needs it daily. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. So I hope that you have understood this poem. So what you have to do, you have to read this poem again. You have to learn the meaning and spelling of the keywords which I have told you, right? So what you have to do, you have to read the poem again. You have to learn the meaning and the keywords and also the meaning of those keywords, right? So thank you.